What up, Yu-Gi-Oh players? Relaxed Yu-Gi-Oh player coming at you guys with some more Yu-Gi-Oh Dungeon Dice Monsters. So this time I have a little light on my phone. I forgot to use it the last time, but this will make it a little easier for you guys to see. Basically, what I have set up, it was right, but this will be like something of how a game kind of would go. Eventually, what you want to do is obviously get your your pawns or your monsters to your opponent's monster lord, which will be way over here, and attack it 3 times. Basically, as you see on these cards here, this is the way it would go. You extend your dungeon out through your reds, and you can't extend them from the blues. Your reds have to go around the blues in order to reach their monster lord. So the one thing that's really fun about this game as well, if you're slow at it, you're going to lose, because if your opponent, say, let's see, we'll say that the red, this is the red here, we're just going to say the red does this and this, just because, they're trying to defend their monster lord. Say the blue does this, so the red cannot move their red pieces behind this blue line here. So this is all blue area. Also, if you cut off their area completely like this, we'll just say this is what happens. We'll just throw a few out here, just because, and this is what happens here. So say that we did this. So the blue, they have, there's monsters obviously on the stars, and once they're on the stars they can move, but say that they are right here like this. Once these blues have taken over the space, reds can only put dungeon pieces inside the blues because they've taken up all the spaces around it. They cannot put their dungeons over the blues, so therefore basically they're stuck in the back area. The blue can then, summon monsters closer to the opponent's monster lord. Even right here would be nice, and you could go in for the kill there. Basically, this is what it would look like. You would have a lot of fun because, the monsters, they do the stuff, and then you have to try to out-dungeon your opponent. You usually want to build a line across the board, going one way so they can't come in from one side. They can still use yours, but they're not going to be able to just build on a road. As far as monsters go, I'll go ahead and just go over some stats and everything, and kind of show you guys out a little bit there. Let's get a level 2, level 3, into level 1 monster. So, as you guys can see here, we have the level 1, which is represented by Voice Raider, the level 2, which is the Griffer's Iron Knight, and level 3, which is Strike Ninja. All 3 of the monsters, they have different levels, so you can only use the die that we went over earlier. You have the 1 die, you have the 2 die, you have the 3 die, and the 4 die. So you can only summon them with those die. You have to get 2 of the same number or more. So to summon him, you have to roll 2 3s or 3 3s, it doesn't matter. Same with 2, same with 1. The 1s are easier to roll to summon because out of all the sides, I believe they only have 1, looks like 2 spaces aren't occupied by 1, so 2 out of 6 chance you're not going to roll a 1. With 3 die, that's pretty easy. The 2, this one has 1, 2, looks like just 3. So this one's at 3, so you have 3 out of 3 chance, so half the chance, and you have 3 die. The yellow, you have 1, 2. So 2 out of 4, or sorry, 2 out of 6. And then the 4, that one is 1 out of 6. So the higher the level, the harder to summon. So yeah, that's that. Also, we went over the crests. We have the defense, the spells, see if I can find a trap, and the movement. We'll go with the attacking as well, just because, So those are the 4 crests, or the 5 crests, sorry. So if you roll these, you get those added to your mana, your abacus thing here. I just call it the board, the mana board. But you get 2 attacks, you get to move this over twice. And same with movements. If you have a 2, you get to do 2. If you roll 2 movements, you get 2 times 2, so before. But in order to use these guys here, basically the wheels or the traps right here, they can be used during either player's turn. It may tell you or on the card if not as well. So if it doesn't state anything, then you can use on either player's turn. Okay, so each monster as well has HP, which is located at the bottom of the card here. Try to get a better view without that. Oh, there we go. So 10, 20, 10. So if he takes 10 hit, he's out. So if any monster has 20 attack, even if you spend a defense crest, it's going to protect you from 10 damage. You're going to take 10, so your monster's dead. Gifford the Iron Knight. He has 10 attack, 10 HP, and 30 defense. He does not have to spend a defense crest. A monster has to have 40 attack or higher in order to kill Gifford. Only monster that I have right now is Buster Blader, so he's pretty much a wall. The only other monster that can kill it is Thunderball by using its effect. But so 10 attack, he can do. If you spend 1 attack crest, he gets to do 1 attack, and he does 10 damage. If the opponent's defense is the same as his attack, then nothing happens. If yours is higher than theirs, they take that many damage to their person. So for every 10 is 10 HP. And if if your defense is higher than their opponent's attack, then nothing happens. Strike Ninja, he's got 20 attack, 10 defense, and 20 HP, so he's got a little bit of better everything. He's lower defense, but he has a better HP and a better attack points. So if he attacks Gifford, nothing happens. If he attacks the Voice Raider, it's going to kill it because it's 10 damage. What I am going to go ahead and do is, if you guys can, if you do enjoy these videos, please thumbs them up. I do enjoy playing this game, and it's very, very interesting. It's hard to find a 2 play sets of these. It's not too hard, but they are kind of expensive for a collection basically. But the game's really fun. I will have it at YCS Chicago if anybody wants to play. These figurines are really awesome. It's kind of hard to see them with the light from my phone, but they have really good detail in them. So the game's fun. You start off playing by just building your dungeon, and pretty soon I'll try to have a video of me, maybe just me playing by myself, or have my buddy play. But if you guys do want more of these Dungeon Dice Monsters games, and if you'd like dual videos of me and my friend playing, then definitely comment down below, and I'll try the hardest I can. But if nobody wants it, then it's gonna be nah. Alright guys, so like I said, if you like the video, if you want more Dungeon Dice Monsters, this is the live thing. Thumbs up the video. If you don't want it, it's no problem, but it's still a fun game. So thanks for watching the video. Relax, do your player. Peace out.